Well, guys, tonight's the last night that I get a hunt, at least for whitetail. There's always exotics out there, but it's just way too warm. I tell you what, the tropical weather hit Texas Hill Country. I tell you, it was 70, 75 degrees today. But a lot has transpired since the last time I uploaded a video. I had lots of things transpire. The doe we've been trying to focus on and shoot, she almost came in, and I was going to have a shot with my bow with her, but she decided to leave. That was last week. Then I sat in the middle blind, had two separate times some doe came in, and they are so jittery between trying to film and trying to shoot. I tell you what, they just don't stick around very long. So if I hadn't been filming, I'm sure I would have got a shot at them, but it just takes a little time to get a camera in place to get a shot. And then I was hunting from the cabin again one day, and a porcupine comes walking by. They sure are funny creatures. And then it went over to the feeder and started feeding both on the corn and the pellets. And a deer came along, so the porcupine and the deer were there together. Porcupine took a drink out of the tank down there, and then I figured, you know what, only got about 2 days left, so I'm gonna, if I get an opportunity with the rifle, I'm gonna take it. And so it was too dark to shoot with the bow. I had about probably 10 minutes of shooting light left, and a doe came in at the cabin feeder, and so I thought, oh well, here's my opportunity. At least I'll get a doe before the season ends. So I pulled my rifle out, shot the doe, and I turned on the camera, but I forgot to hit the record button. So all I got is pictures of the deer, dead deer. But unfortunately, that wasn't a doe. That's why I like to bow hunt, because I can tell what they are when you're up closer. But it was actually a little spiked horn buck. And so it's spike and doe season. I had no intention of shooting another buck because our buck to doe ratio is way out of whack. So, but that is what it is, and so I got a lot more meat in the freezer. But hopefully this doe comes in tonight. If she does, I'm going to take her, and I won't forget to hit the record button, hopefully. Because when you're in the heat of the moment, it's hard to remember all that stuff. Lots of exciting things happening. Stay tuned for after the break. Hopefully we'll have this doe down. And welcome to Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal.
From nothing, he's spoken to existence, everything that is, and he's made us his stewards of all that is his.
And I forgot to mention that I saw a gray fox. That little runt deer that's been coming around almost every time we've been in the middle blind. Something got him. May have even been the fox, because it was a really small deer. I mean, really, really small. So he wasn't, either something was wrong with him, or he was just so vulnerable that even the fox could kill him. So saw the fox feeding on that deer after I went and saw the deer. Got down out of the stand, went and looked at it, then got back in the stand, and then I saw the gray fox come and began to feed on that deer. Didn't have the rifle with me. couldn't shoot him because it was through the trees and probably about 50 yards. So you can see the video a little bit, but the light's kind of bad. But anyways, hopefully we're going to get a doe down tonight, so stay tuned for some great hunting action. Good morning, Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. This is the proverbial last morning, literally my last morning to hunt. I've only got about an hour here to hunt, a couple of hours maybe, and then I've got to head back to Houston, so hopefully something comes in this morning, so let's sit back for the hunt and see what happens. I think I'm going to shoot with a rifle this morning because I need some more meat, but we'll see. We're in the doe and spike season, so stay tuned. Didn't take long before the doe we were trying to shoot came in, along with the little nubber buck that she was running with. But she was really nervous and ended up just walking right back out as soon as she came in. Then about 15 minutes later, this doe and this young nubber buck came in, a different one, and I hadn't seen her before, but was figuring that I was going to take her, and she's behind the nubber buck there. And so I had to wait till she got in a position where I could take a shot. Well, guys, I think you saw that shot. I actually pulled the video out of the camera and looked at it, and I'm about 90% sure it was high, but we shall see. Well, guys, I want to thank you this year for watching Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. This is going to be the last whitetail hunt. It's actually Friday, but the season ends on Sunday. But had a great season, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, especially when my kids came out from college. But I hope you've been watching this whole year, 2013 season and into 2014. But I want to thank you for watching, and hope this has been entertaining and you've enjoyed the hunts. I'll try to do it every year if I can. Problem is I work overseas. In fact, that's where I got to go next Monday. I have to go do some work overseas, and then I'll be back again. And there's always exotics, so you might see an episode or two coming up in the next month or two. And I'm probably going to do a review on some of the equipment that I use, so there might be a few of those. But for those of you that just like the hunting, well, this is probably going to be it unless you see an axis hunt or two. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it very much. Always give us a thumbs up. If you haven't seen the episodes from before, I'd encourage you to go back. They're pretty entertaining. So thank you for watching.